Read paper. In Japanese public bathrooms, from the pristine restrooms of Tokyo's shopping malls to the older facilities in rural schools, there's an unwritten rule: always check if there's toilet paper before entering the stall. But sometimes, late at night, you might find two different rolls of paper, one red and one white. If you do, you must choose carefully. Your life depends on it. They say it started in a high school bathroom in Tokyo. A girl went to use the restroom during cleaning hours when the building was almost empty. Inside the stall, she found two rolls of toilet paper. One was the usual white, but the other was a deep, blood red. As she sat there wondering about the strange red paper, a soft voice came from nowhere. "Which do you want? The red paper or the white paper?" The voice was gentle, almost kind, but something about it made her skin crawl. She thought it was a prank. "White paper, please," she answered with a nervous laugh. There was silence. Then the voice spoke again, closer this time. "Are you sure? This is your final choice. Red paper or white paper?" Something in that voice made her change her mind. "Red, I choose the red paper," she whispered. The air grew cold. She heard a soft laugh and then nothing. When she left the bathroom, she was pale but alive. Her friend wasn't so lucky. The next day, curious about her friend's story, she went to the same bathroom. She too was asked to choose between red and white. She chose white. They found her the next morning, her body completely drained of blood, her skin as white as the paper she had chosen. Now the red paper appears in bathrooms across Japan, in the pristine restrooms of Shibuya department stores, in the quiet bathrooms of suburban train stations, in the modern facilities of highway rest stops, sometimes in schools, sometimes in office buildings, sometimes in popular tourist spots. The rules are always the same. When you hear that gentle voice asking about red or white paper, you must answer. A university student was studying late one night in the library of a famous Tokyo university, the kind foreign students often visit for its beautiful architecture. She went to use the bathroom in the basement. The fluorescent lights flickered as she entered the stall. There, hanging on both sides of her, were two rolls of paper. One white, pristine and new. One red, deep as fresh blood. The voice came, sweet and terrible. "Which do you want? The red paper or the white paper?" She had heard the stories. She knew what to say. "Red paper," she answered firmly. But the voice asked again, "Are you sure? The white paper is so clean, so pure. Don't you want the white paper?" She stood firm. "No, I choose the red paper." The voice laughed softly, and when she looked again, both rolls were ordinary white paper. A young office worker in Osaka's business district wasn't so fortunate. Working overtime in one of those gleaming skyscrapers that tourists love to photograph, she used the bathroom on her building's empty floor. When asked to choose, she hesitated too long. They say hesitation is the same as choosing white. Her co-workers found her the next morning, her body pale and bloodless, her face frozen in a look of terror. Some say the choice between red and white paper is a test. Red represents blood, life, survival through sacrifice. White represents purity, death, a clean ending. Others claim it's not the choice that matters, but the conviction in your answer. There are rules for surviving an encounter with the red paper ghost. Never take too long to answer. Never try to leave without choosing. Never ask who's asking the question. And most importantly, never, ever look behind you when you hear the voice. One girl tried to be clever. When she heard the voice in a bathroom at a popular Kyoto shopping center, she said she didn't need any paper. The next day, they found the bathroom stall covered in red, but it wasn't paper. No one knows what happened to the girl. Sometimes people report hearing strange things in public bathrooms at night. A gentle voice asking an innocent question. The soft rustle of paper unrolling by itself. The sound of liquid dripping, though all the faucets are dry. Some bathrooms in Japan now only stock blue or yellow paper, never white or red. Some schools have removed paper rolls entirely, replacing them with tissue dispensers. But still, late at night, when the buildings are empty and the lights flicker in the bathrooms, sometimes you might find yourself facing that terrible choice. If you're ever using a public bathroom in Japan, whether it's in a modern Tokyo mall, a quiet suburban station, or a historic Kyoto temple, and you see both red and white paper, remember, choose quickly, choose firmly, and hope you chose right. Because that gentle voice asking, "Which do you want?" might be the last thing you ever hear. And if you survive your choice of the red paper, don't be surprised if, for the rest of your time in Japan, every time you enter a bathroom, you first check the color of the paper just to be sure.